Hi friends, I am Sai Chaitanya. Welcome to Sai Tech Guru. In this video, I'm going to do a PUBG battery drain test between the Realme X2 Pro versus POCO X2 device. The Realme X2 Pro has a 90Hz display rate, and whereas the POCO X2 has a 120Hz refresh rate, friends. So I just want to do this kind of test, which is a PUBG battery drain test using the HDR plus extreme settings, friends. So this is with the HDR plus extreme settings, not with the smooth and extreme. So HDR and extreme. And the Realme X2 Pro has a 90Hz refresh rate, whereas the POCO X2 has a 120Hz refresh rate. So in this test, I'll be using with those settings only. And I have decided to use with the full brightness, friends, 100% brightness. As you can see, I'll be using with the full brightness, disabling the auto brightness, and I'll be connecting to the Wi-Fi. And I'll be connecting earphones as well with the 50% of the volume. So overall, friends, in terms of the battery, 4000 mAh on the X2 Pro and the 4500 mAh of the battery on the POCO X2 device, friends. So let's get started with the test. And before starting the test, if you are new to my channel, friends, subscribe to my channel, and also do check the links in description, friends, for the playlist of POCO X2 and Realme X2 Pro as well. So if you want to know exactly what wallpapers I am using on the POCO X2 and even on the Realme X2 Pro device, you can check the links in description, friends, for the wallpapers playlist. So where I did each and every wallpaper for the particular mobile phone, so which suits that mobile phone, friends. As you can see right now, the live wallpaper is also going on the Realme X2 Pro device. And let me show you the battery settings also, friends, right now, how much percentage it is. So as you can see, friends, right now both the phones are charged to 100%, clearly you can see here. And in the POCO X2, without using the GFX tool, you cannot actually play with the HDR plus extreme settings, friends. So that is a problem in the POCO X2 device. So whereas in the Realme X2 Pro device, you can actually play with the extreme and HDR settings. So let me start the stopwatch, friends, right now in the phone. So as you can see, friends, a stopwatch has been started. So before starting the test, let me show you, friends. So right now I did not start the test. So let me show you the exact graphics settings of what you can play in the POCO X2. So as you can see, friends, so you only get smooth and ultra settings. These with the default settings without using any GFX tool. So right now, if you want to play with the HDR plus extreme settings, you need to definitely use the GFX tool in the POCO X2 device, friends. So let me turn on the GFX tool settings and everything, and let's get started with the test. And one more thing, friends, before starting the test also, let me show you exactly what refresh rate I'm using in both the phones. So as you can see, friends, clearly I selected the 90Hz and 120Hz refresh rate. Let me try to open the PUBG game right now and disconnect the charging cable. So as you can see, friends, I have selected the GFX tool to HDR and extreme settings right now, as you can see clearly. So HDR and extreme, and by default the Realme X2 Pro will be having the HDR and extreme settings, friends. So let me disconnect the charging cables right now and start the stopwatch. Let me also connect the earphones, friends, right now. So right now you can see here, friends, HDR and extreme settings in both the phones are selected. And next step is to select the full brightness. So and I disabled the auto brightness as well, friends, in the Realme X2 Pro, and let me do it in the same thing in the POCO X2 also. Auto brightness has been disabled. So right now the brightness has been confirmed, and let me confirm with the volume as well, friends. So volume I'm using with the 50% volume in both the phones. So as you can see, friends, so 50% volume and 100% brightness using the HDR and extreme settings, friends. So if you want, even I can test the temperatures as well, how much it is right now. So right now, as you can see, friends, it's 38 degrees, 38 and 39. And the POCO X2, it's of 34 and 35. The reason is that I just charged the Realme X2 Pro device, so that's why it's a little bit of hot. And in both the phones right now, you will be able to see the real-time FPS meter, friends. So that's a good thing in both the devices. So you can directly see right now how much FPS it is. So 60 FPS. So it's maintaining close to 60 FPS, friends. So let me try to run and check right now. So you can see here, friends, 56, 60. So overall friends, let's check which phone will be draining faster and which will last longer. So it's like a 90 hertz display versus a 120 hertz refresh rate, friends. I know it's not using completely that much, but still let's check which phone will have better battery backup while playing the PUBG game with the full brightness, friends. So this with the full brightness. So again friends, I'll be back after 1 hour of playing this test, and let's check how much the battery will be drained. So again I'm saying friends, these are the settings which I have used in this test, Wi-Fi settings. So the results might vary if you're using low brightness and using the 4G and not using headphones and different scenarios. So again I'll be back friends after 1 hour. So all friends, as you can see here, after 1 hour friends of continuously playing the PUBG game in both the phones are Realme X2 Pro and the POCO X2 device. So let's check the battery percent, how much it is right now. So as you can see friends, 75% on the Realme X2 Pro device, and let's check on the POCO X2 how much it is. 73 and 75 friends. So let me write down the readings of the battery. So as you can see friends, for 1 hour with a full brightness friends, so that's why the battery got dropped a lot. So if you're using full brightness and I'm playing with the HDR plus extreme settings, so that's why there is a significant amount of drop in the battery friends in both the phones. And let's check even the temperatures, how much it is in both the phones. So Realme X2 Pro is of 40 degrees. So initially it was 39 but now 40. So let me check the back side. So overall the phone looks pretty cool. There is no problem friends with the Realme X2 Pro device. And let me check the POCO X2. I can feel a lot of heat going on backside friends near the camera portion. So front side it got recorded 44 degrees. So 44 overall the max recorded friends. Let me check the back side near the camera area. So overall friends, 44 is the highest overall temperature on the POCO X2 when compared with the 40 degrees on the Realme X2 Pro device friends. So let me continue this test further. Again I'll be back after 1 more hour, and let's check in 2 hours which phone as stand out in terms of the battery backup. And let me write the even the battery temperature as well, 40 degrees and 44 degrees. So again I'll be back friends after 1 hour. So as you can see here friends, clearly the time is around 2 hours, and after 2 hours friends, let's check the battery percentage, how much it got decreased in Realme X2 Pro device. As you can see friends, 50%. Let me show you the battery percent, how much it is in the POCO X2. So 44. So 44% on POCO X2 and 50% on the Realme X2 Pro device friends. So let me write down the readings. And right now let me check the temperature as well, how much it is. So as you can see friends, 37 degrees. So overall the Realme X2 Pro, it's pretty cool in terms of the maintaining temperature. So there is no problem friends in terms of the heating. There's no heating issues in the Realme X2 Pro device. So in the POCO X2 I can still feel kind of heat near the backside camera area. So this only happens if you're using high settings friends, HDR and extreme settings. So overall this is a quick test friends, 2 hours test of playing the PUBG game with HDR plus extreme settings friends. So the results, if you think the results are pretty low, it is the reason because I'm using 100% brightness and I'm using with a 90 Hz and 120 Hz. I'm not sure that might affect a lot, but I'm using the HDR and extreme settings also. So the main thing is that settings, HDR and extreme settings and 100% brightness. So these are the two things which are affecting a lot in terms of the draining a battery friends. But overall friends, if you take a look at the battery size, 4000 and 4500 mAh. So if you consider this thing friends, the Realme X2 Pro has a good battery backup. I can say clearly, you can notice here friends the difference clearly. So for the even the Realme X2 Pro has very low battery, but still it performs pretty good. So whereas the POCO X2 is not. So these with the 100% brightness friends, 100% brightness. And for more videos, subscribe to my channel friends. I'm trying to specifically mention every time 100% because a few of the users might think the results are wrong, but these are the true results friends. if you're using this kind of settings, you'll get same kind of results. So see you in the next video, friends. For more videos, subscribe to my channel and do check the links in description, friends, for the playlist also. That's it for this video, friends. Bye.